Hello everyone, I am KingBomBeard and welcome to my 100 subscriber Q&A video. So I'm going to answer all your questions that you have given me here on YouTube, and without further ado, let's start this. So first group of questions come from LazyBumGamer, and he asks, how did I come up with KingBomBeard? Well, I came up with the name when before I started the channel. I had two names in mind. One a lot worse than KingBomBeard, but I asked my friends to pick between these two names, and KingBomb is the one that stuck. So it's basically just my friends picked the name for me after I decided it, and KingBomb because it's sort of based on KingBomb from Super Mario. But I had a beard, so KingBomBeard, it sort of fit. Any games I'm looking forward to in 2016? Yes, I'm looking forward to Star Ocean. The new Star Ocean game looks really good. Final Fantasy 15, if that comes out. Zelda Wii U, and Nier Automata. Nier Automata. I'm really looking forward to, because I'm a huge fan of the Nier and Drakengard series. So that's going to be a game that I'm really looking forward to playing. Any videos or series I'm proud of. Video-wise, I'm proud of all my videos, but there's not one singular video that stands out to me that I really am proud of. But series-wise, I am really proud of my Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep Let's Play, my Croc Let's Play, and my when it comes out, my Pokemon Black Let's Play. I'm going to be really proud of that when that's finished. But Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, probably the Let's Play I'm the most proud of. And finally, where do I see myself in 5 years? I don't know. Hopefully still doing YouTube. That's basically it. If I'm still doing YouTube in 5 years, I'll be happy. But if not, I don't mind. I would love to be doing what I do in my course. I'd love to be doing that full time, but at the same time, I don't mind not doing that. I would love to be doing YouTube full time. That's the dream. 5 years doing YouTube full time. Game Player Rich asks, what made you decide to do the whole YouTube thing? To keep in contact with friends. That was mainly it. I had loads of games that I wanted to show my friends, but I didn't have time to show them in. So I basically recorded me playing through them so they could just watch me play through them instead of me having them come over and watch me play through them. Sort of convoluted way. It was just to keep in contact with 3 of my friends who I keep in contact with still. All of them have been names of my Pokemon rivals in the Pokemon Let's Plays. There's been Adam, James, and Kurt, and they're the ones that I wanted to keep in contact with. What was the first game I ever played? The first game I ever played was Batman 1989 for the Sega Mega Drive. It's the first game I actually played. Closely followed by Sonic the Hedgehog 1. So it was Batman and Sonic were the first 2 games I ever played on the Mega Drive or Sega Genesis. What's my favourite platform? Either the PlayStation 2 or the Sega Mega Drive. Because I'm a huge I'm a huge Sega fan, I'm a huge PlayStation fan, so either the PlayStation 2 or the Mega Drive. How awesome is it to be one of the stars in Serenville? Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun idea. I remember when Serendipitia mentioned it to me that I was going to be in her Sims series. I was a little bit skeptical, but then when I saw what happened, it's quite funny that I do the trash. I just take out trash every time Dizzy walks on screen. I find that really funny. And it sort of mirrors sort of how me and Dizzy met, in a way. So, yeah. The next 3 people asked the same question, so I'm going to put them all together. So Frozen Chorus, Elemental Foxes, and Zero Score all ask, what is my favourite Pokemon? My favourite Pokemon is Growlithe, but Jigglypuff is a close second. I absolutely love Jigglypuff, but Growlithe's my favourite just because of the design and just because I've always liked that sort of Pokemon. I like fire types, even though I don't really show it in my Let's Plays with the starters. Because I've only ever used one fire starter in a Let's Play, but I like fire type Pokemon. Zero Score also asks, on a scale of negative infinity to 1, how terrible is Bidoof? Bidoof is not the worst Pokemon in the game. Just throwing that out there. The worst, going from stat-wise, is probably Sunkern, and then it's probably Magikarp. But Bidoof's just useless because it's a Rattata clone, and it's not as good as Rattata or Zigzagoon. It's just a bit naff. And when it evolves, it gets a water typing as well, which, yeah, adds more stab moves to it, but it's just stupid. It's boring. What am I the king of? I am the king of beards. What is the coolest thing that you could think to happen to yourself in life? Getting 1 million subscribers. Probably the coolest thing ever. Just 1 million subscribers and then I'd be done. I'd be really happy with 1 million. I'd be happy with any. I'm happy with 100. So just, yeah, 1 million subscribers would be the coolest thing ever for me. Or to go on stage with like some of my favourite musicians and play with them would be fantastic. Bloodshot Kai asks, what's my least favourite Pokemon? My least favourite Pokemon is Luvdisc, which I know is a bit of a cop-out answer, but Luvdisc. Or Castform. I don't like Castform. What's one place you'd really want to go anywhere in this world or fictional? In the real world, I would love to go to Japan, just because Japan. And fictional place, I would probably want to go to Colombia in from Bioshock Infinite, because it's really pretty, not because of any other reason, just because it's a really pretty place. And it's just really cool, the like architecture and all like barbershop versions of Beach Boys and stuff. I love that sort of thing. What's my favourite type of chips? I'm assuming you mean crisps. And that's Doritos. Question 4. Who decorated the Christmas? Did I decorate the Christmas tree myself? No. I supplied the tree and the decorations, but Dizzy did the tree. She decorated it. I'm not very good at decorating trees. She wouldn't let me. And finally, what's one thing you want to happen to your channel in the coming year? I would love for there to be more active people on my channel. I'm starting to get that now. Like, as of like end of November, early December, I'm starting to get more people watching my videos, more people commenting, more people liking them, and just sort of getting feedback from people. And I really like that. I like getting constructive feedback from you guys. It's really good. I enjoy it, and I'd like to have more of that because that'd be pretty cool. Just to have people like, hey, why don't you do this and why not do that? And when Pokemon Black comes out, I want people to really enjoy that series when it comes out. I want people to sit there, watch it, and just love the voice acting, because I've got loads of the voice acting in. Not loads of the voice acting in, I've got some of the voice acting in, and I've spliced it in already, and it's really starting to sound good. So, aka Dizzy asks, who would win in a fight between Batman and Superman? Batman, just because it's Batman. Batman can sort Superman out quite easily. I've read the comic books, I know that. That's how it works. If you could collaborate with any one big YouTuber in an Let's Play, who would it be? Either Chugga Cornroy or Lord Vega. Lord Vega was the reason I got into Let's Play. He's like my favourite, one of the first Let's Plays I ever watched, and then Chugga Conroy is just my favourite one at the moment. So Chugga Conroy and Lord Vega, probably. Anime, Snog, Marry or Kiss, Shardis, Kirito or Brock. Shardis from Attack on Titan, Kirito from Sword Art Online, and Brock from Pokemon. I would Snog Kirito, I would marry Shardis, and I would kill Brock. Shardis just because of the abridged series, that's basically it. And question 4, who would I have play me in a film about my life? I don't want a film about my life because my life's boring. It's me sitting in front of a computer playing video games. But probably Jack Black, if I had to pick anyone. Jack Black, I sort of get told I act like Jack Black sometimes, so Jack Black probably. Teeny Dragon asks, what is my favourite film? My favourite film is The Shining. I love The Shining. I love Stanley Kubrick's The Shining. I just like Stanley Kubrick's directing style. And then if we were going animated, either The Iron Giant or either the Iron Giant or Up, and Winnie the Pooh. They're my favourite animated films. Would I rather have legs as long as my fingers or fingers as long as my legs? Fingers as long as my legs, because then I could just reach now and then grab stuff from like leg distance away without any trouble. Why did I start YouTube? I've already answered this question. It's because I wanted to keep in contact with friends. And what is my favourite Pokemon game? My favourite Pokemon game is Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They're my favourite Pokemon games. Closely followed by Pokemon Black and Pokemon Crystal. But my favourite generation is Gen 2. So Gen 2, then Gen 5, then Gen 4. Oh no, then Gen 1, then Gen 3, then Gen 4. Gen 6 is, I'm still placing it somewhere, I don't know where it's going to go. Metal Blade 427 asks, if you didn't have YouTube or gaming, what would your hobby be? I'm a musician, so music. I play and write songs, and play other people's songs, and I do gigs and stuff, so yeah, music is what I would do. What's my favourite system and favourite game for it? I'm going to pick one specifically. I'm going to say the Sega Mega Drive is my favourite system. My favourite game on the Sega Mega Drive is Sonic 1. I can never get bored of Sonic 1. Sonic 1 I can just sit there and play. I play it like once or twice a year, like from start to finish in one go, because it's one of my favourite games. Longest you've ever gone without shaving? 9 months without shaving it completely off. I shave that bit off all the time because I suit a goatee better than I suit a massive like Santa Claus beard. Out of all your video content, what's the one comment that sticks in your mind? It was on the first episode of Croc, which is from about a year ago. All comments sort of like mean a lot to me and they all stand out in their own way. But this one comment was the first comment I got of someone saying they really liked my content. And it was them saying they've been looking for a full Let's Play of Croc for years and could never find it, and then they just stumbled across my video and watched the whole series and really enjoyed it. So yeah, that's one of the things that really stands out to me. It's probably the one major comment that stands out to me. Pinstripe Paragon asks, do I play any survival horror games? Yes, I play Silent Hill, Amnesia: The Dark Descent, Resident Evil. I play all sorts of horror games. I love horror games. Clock Tower I play as well. Clock Tower is really fun, but it terrifies me. How many games on your Steam list are unplayed? I have over 250 games on Steam, and I think about 200 of them are unplayed. But that's why I got the Steam account anyway, to use it as a YouTube thing. So it's basically all games I've bought on it, a series of like potential series for me, or potential streams now because it's Twitch. Why so swaggerlicious? Why are you so swaggerlicious? How long does it take me to grow my beard on average? About a month. And worst game I've ever played. The worst game I've ever played is Bubsy 3D. It is so bad. It was painful to play. I did a video on it when I was doing my Spider-Man Let's Play, and I think I played it for about, as soon as I pressed record on the Bubsy recording, I was just like, why am I doing this? Why? And then it was so awful. Never again. Never playing Bubsy 3D again. Epic Hedgie asks, what was my first starter Pokemon? Pikachu, because I had Pokemon Yellow first. Did I beat Elite Four on my first go? Nope, because I was a stupid kid that only trained one Pokemon. I trained the starter and I didn't train anyone else. Have you ever laughed so hard that you fell off your chair? Yes, when I was younger, I watched an episode of The Simpsons, and it was Troy McClure talking about stuff, and then he said, let's go talk to Matt Groening, the creator of The Simpsons, and it cuts to a bald guy with an eye patch having a shot of whiskey, then turning to the screen, screaming, get out of my office, and just opening fire with a revolver. And when I was younger, that just used to make me crease over. And finally, Neon Genesis asks, what is my favourite game of all time? It changes all the time, my favourite game. Some days I wake up and it's Mother 3, some days I wake up it's Final Fantasy 7, some days I wake up and it's Sonic the Hedgehog. It's all sorts. I just love video games so much. I can't pick a singular game. I know it's a cop-out answer, but unfortunately that's the answer I have to give. It's like music. It changes. It depends on my feeling at the time. So yeah, thank you all so much for asking these questions. Thank you all so much for 100 subscribers, and I will see you in the new year with the new Let's Plays. So thank you very much for watching. Have a fantastic evening, and take care.